The Greek mathematics began because of its extensive commerce, its need for counting, measurement, navigation, and accurate calendar. Thales of Miletus and Pythagoras of Samos, who were from the Ionian Greek colonies, the Asia Minor and Samos in the Aegean Sea, provided a very favorable environment for the development of Greek mathematics. The first numeral system used in ancient Greece is a base 10 system similar to the Egyptian and even more similar to the later Roman system. This is known as Attic of Herodianic numerals. Attic refers to the Greek territory of Attica, while Herodianic refers to Aelius Herodianus, a grammarian of the 2nd century AD who described the system in his writings. This was fully developed by about 450 BC and in regular use in the 7th century BC. This system only used 6 letters. The number 1 was represented by a vertical bar, but the other 5 symbols were represented by Greek letters. 5 was represented by pi. Although this numeral was often written with a short right tail, so it looks similar to the Greek letter gamma. 10 was represented by a delta. 100 was represented by eta. 1000 was represented by chi. And 10,000 is called a myriad. This system is also referred to as the Aquaphonic System because these 5 last symbols represent the first letter of the Greek words for 5, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000 respectively. There are 2 ways of combining these 6 symbols into other numbers. The first is that a small number atop gamma represented a multiplier. For example, gamma and eta represented 5 times 100 or 500. The second way is to write symbols next to each other like Roman numerals. For example, delta, 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 gamma, iota, iota is equal to 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1 equals 47. With the non-positional number system, the order that symbols are written is not usually important. There is no standard way of representing fractions with this numeral system, as the system was typically not used for representing fractions. The next figure shows the second ancient Greek number system, the alphabetical numerals, or as it is sometimes called, the learned system, that consisted of 27 letters written from the left to the right. These 27 letters make up the 27 symbols used in their numbering system. Later, special symbols, which were only used for mathematics, vau, kappa, and sampi, became extinct. The new Greek alphabet nowadays uses only 24 letters. The Greeks did not have a symbol for 0. Using these 27 symbols together, they could string to represent any number up to 1000. By putting a comma in front of any symbol in the first row, they could now write any number up to 9,999. Here is the representation for 1000. Comma and alpha. Comma is for 1000, alpha is 1, 1000 times 1 is 1000. The representation for 2000 is comma and beta. The representation for 849 is 800 omega, 40 mu, 9 theta. 840 and 9, that comprises 849. To represent numbers greater than 9,999, they base their numbers on the myriad, which is 10,000. Hence, writing beta above the myriad represents 2 times 10,000, which is equal to 20,000. Writing 123 above the myriad represents 123 times 10,000 equals 1,230,000. Writing a large number above the myriad was rather difficult, so often in such cases, the small number was written in front of the myriad rather than above it. An example from Aristarchus. As you can see, from right to left, the epsilon represents 5. The omicron represents 70. The rho represents 800. Apostrophe E represents 5,000. That is 5 times 1,000. And then another E beside M represents 5 times 10,000, which is 50,000. The omicron represents 70 times 10,000 equals 70,000. P represents rho times M, which is 10,000, equals 1,000,000. Apostrophe Z represents is 7, then there's an apostrophe, so that's 7 times 1,000 is 7,000, but there's an M there. 7,000 times 10,000 is 70 million. That is all about Greek number system, and here are the references.